Hi, Sagittarius. Okay, today's reading is for the single female Sagittariuses. I just want to point something out real fast. There are actually more channels that are not just based off tarot that highlight negative traits with women or about women. And I just feel like we need to get back to doing or saying or speaking or showing something positive for the females. Okay. So, to my Sagittarius queens, today we're going to be diving into. This video is going to be about breaking down the real reasons men ask certain questions. Okay. Spoiler alert, it's rarely about genuine curiosity. Um, these are the type of questions that's going to test you. And upon channeling this reading, I was hearing that Sagittarius is you're going to be tested um, for the next couple weeks. So you're going to be tested in at work if you work around men or misogynistic in a misogynistic environment. You're going to be tested at school, even with a mentor or teacher, tutor, whatever, if it's male or misogynistic. And you could be also tested when it comes to your new boo romance or whatever, new love interest. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing with Tess. But I can see, and Spirit can see that was showing me that you're gauging with your boundaries to see if someone is able to manipulate you or try to get away with manipulating you to get what they want. Um, Also, this is basically a conversational piece. So we're going to be looking at the type of things that this masculine energy, whether they make you feel uncomfortable, they're too close for comfort, or you like them but you're not sure. So we're going to be looking at the types of things that they might say. We're also going to be looking at their intentions, what is actually being hidden from you. And we're going to be looking at what you're doing to keep your boundaries in place and to protect yourself and to keep you safe. Okay? So that you're able to recognize these underlining intentions. Now, you're so fiery, Sagittarius. I don't know where this is coming from, but before we get started, I do want to see what's going on with you in your energy. Okay, past. When I see this word past, it feels more like it says I still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. This could be about an ex coming back or returning or something like that, but this definitely feels like you're taking what you learned from a past connection with someone and applying it in your current situation. You got unfriendly and reconnection here. I have a hostile attitude. So this person's not even nice. And I know it's been a while, but I miss you being in my life. Set up. Okay. So this is what's going on around you right now, Sagittarius, okay? You might feel hostile as well, especially if someone from the past is trying to reconnect with you and you know they don't want shit. All right, so let's move on to the tarot now. All right, so what's one of the questions? As I'm seeing swords right now, so this is definitely letting me know that I'm in the right area. Okay, I'm looking for pages and swords mostly, but let's look at one of the conversation topics that this person might bring up that you may feel like is innocent, because most people want to know if you're in a relationship or married or something like that. So let's see what's going on. What's this person asking Sagittarius? Is we got the Knight of Cups, and I'm going to be pulling 6 cards for this, and we got a page, but we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have a Queen of Wands. That's Leo energy, but I'm gonna highlight it as a fiery Sagittarius because you may have Sagittarius in your chart um, more than one time in more than one area. So we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio so far, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. More Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the Nine of Wands. More Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Eight of Wands. Oh, damn. It's a lot of fiery energy. I didn't want that, so I'm just gonna. No, I just need one card, please. Thank you. And we have the Seven of Wands. This person wants you to drop your guard. You are trying to practice more Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you are practicing your boundaries. So someone could be asking you because the Queen of Wands is single. So someone could be asking you, why are you single? Let's see what this person's intentions are. The Lovers, Gemini energy. This person's intentions is to ask this to see if you're desperate or if you're it's about a choice. It's about what choice you're going to make. Are you desperate enough or likely to overshare about where's that card at? Yeah, about past relationships, which could then be used against you. Okay? So what approach are you making to protect yourself? There's the Devil in reverse. That's Capricorn energy. That's definitely releasing yourself from any bondage. Okay, so what are my Sagittarius women doing? King of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is good action that you're taking. So you're basically staying vague. Like, you could be saying, I just haven't stumbled across the right person yet, or I'm just waiting to see how I feel. Okay. You're basically doing that because by keeping it brief, you're showing that you're confident and not defined by some type of relationship status. This prevents them. This prevents somebody from getting too much personal information from you that could twist or exploit it in some way. Also, this person could have opened up to you. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that could have opened up to you and let you know that they've recently stopped drinking. Okay, but they still haven't changed their traits because they started off with the Knight of Cups. So you can see that this person's not a real king because they're in the reverse. All right, so that's one sign. Let's look at another conversation topic. I'm looking for a male masculine energy here. We got the Nine of Pentacles upright. That's feminine. That's showing independence. We got the Seven of Swords. We got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. The Death card upright. You just could have expressed how you're single, how you just got out of something. What is this? Hey, you guys. Hi. All right, let's see. Let me see. Damn, yeah. Eight of Cups. Okay. I'm seeing Scorpio. I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Scorpio here. I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. And I'm seeing Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. And more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. So this person is aware that you're looking for some type of fulfillment emotionally. Okay. Hey, love. All right. So I'm picking up that this man could be asking you, what do you look for in men? Okay. Being as Jesus, Sagittarius, did you tell them something you weren't supposed to already? Because I'm seeing that in the past energy, you possibly overshared too much information already with high hopes. Because yeah, this person's genuinely not interested. Because what the fuck is what is going on here? What's this male's intentions? What's this person's intentions? This wanted to come out. Four of Pentacles, that's about control, but it's not coming out. They're not able to control you, obviously. This is, there's another page, and it's a Page of Cups sideways. They could be wanting you to feel very empathetic about them. They could be expressing how they don't want to be rejected. They could be expressing about their own past relationship that's actually not fucking true. But this is a playbook question. What do you look for in men? It's because they're trying to, with this Page of Cups, this is about information too. They're trying to collect information on you so they can shape shift and present themselves as your ideal partner. But they're only going to reveal, oh, there's the devil. If you bind yourself to this person, and there's the four, they're only going to reveal their true selves later. Okay, Six of Cups later on. It's like, why do I keep running into people like this? I don't know. I don't know why you are running into people like this. Let's get moving. And then we're gonna look at who these messages are about. Um I'm trying to look at 5 things, so I'm looking at 3 more things. All right. What if this is about someone who wants to, I don't know, get closer to someone that they haven't hung around, spirit? Because I'm picking that energy up too. So you don't know, you haven't been able to get close to this person. You don't know where they, like, you've never been to their house before, or you haven't let them come to your house before. You don't know their intentions. Okay, this person is giving off lonely. That's why justice is here. Okay, you've already been betrayed. But you got 5 of Cups reverse. Sagittarius singles. I usually don't do these readings like this, but I'm doing it because it came out. So the strongest energy here is Pisces, Libra, Leo. But I also see more air energy with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. No fire in this energy. So this person could be asking you why you don't trust them. This is about trust. This is about the truth. This is about gaining some type of information. Okay. Maybe they feel that you've been too exposed to something. You come off very positive though. Very happy to want to get close to this person. Um, but they're too secretive. That's obviously another red flag. That's why you got hurt before in the past. Because you tried to trust somebody by letting them lead, but it seems like the very fucking thing that, man, you could have been dealing with somebody or dealing with someone who is I don't know, it's something about your identity. Like if you're in an interracial relationship with someone and then they talk shit about interracial relationships, that's a red flag. If you're a female, because you're a female and you're asking for equality, economically, politically, or socially, the fact that you're a female, they don't like that, but they got with you though. All right. So, anyways, this person's often asked. Let's see. This person is doing this because they're trying to push some sort of boundary. Yep. But this is the thing though. It does not feel like it, but you're uncertain. Give me the moon card. This is bad news. Okay. You're being positive, like I said, so all right. Why is justice here? Okay, someone could be apologizing about something, but it feels there's the unfriendly vibe again. Okay, so I was gonna say uncertain, but why is the sun card here? Brag. Okay, so you may feel like if you were to brag about a connection that you're trying to build with someone, you may feel that you're gonna get bad news from someone who you view as having a negative mindset towards gender roles or gender specifically because of their own past experiences, but you're actually needing to protect yourself from someone's perspective. Okay, because there is secrets that you don't know about with somebody you're trying to date, and you could be sabotaging yourself because you don't really somebody doesn't feel comfortable with checking in on somebody, but your energy's coming off desperate. All right. Okay. So you got to stay firm when it comes to being grounded with your boundaries. You don't owe anybody any justification beyond your comfort. All right. Firmly maintaining your standards and communicating your strengths is also a way of self protection. Someone doesn't like your independence. They could be asking you, are you always this independent? You could be in your 20s, you could be young, you could be 18 to 20, and this is going to confuse anybody who's in that age range more so than it would someone who's older, who's like in their 30s, 40s, 50s. And there are positive things that are said about 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, and 50-year-olds. So, all right, let's see. This person could be pointing out one of your personality traits in a way that feels like they like that you're independent because it brings some sort of inspiration. What are they inspired to do? Okay. They're going to retreat into solitude. Okay. And this is Sagittarius energy. You could also be a content creator or a psychic. Um, yeah. Yep. This is you, though, listening to yourself and how you feel. If you feel like you want to go towards this, you're going to go towards it. Okay. And if you feel like, listen, no matter what happens, however I feel after it, it's still my choice. It's still my decision to do so. And yeah, you're right. It is your choice to make those decisions because how else will you learn, you know? Um, all right, let's see. This person could be curious to know if there's anybody else that you're talking to. The world card, this is at a distance. This is one travel. This is online. The magician is here. So this is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, the lovers. This person's coming in quite casual. Damn. But they feel their opinion is gonna outweigh you. You could be meeting someone better, someone at work or something like that as well. Okay. Let's look at who this is for. Oh, thank you for that. This must be my reading. You're so sweet. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see who these messages are for. That would be nice. Yeah, could be. All right, let's see who these messages are for today, Spirit. When it comes to my Sagittarius singles. I think you're the only one on because YouTube doesn't really push my videos out there like that. Regardless of it, they just don't. I've gotten in a lot of trouble with YouTube, so yeah, they not really. Yeah. Okay. So these messages are I did Gemini, I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So if you want to watch Gemini, definitely go back and check that one out too. All right. Oh, thank you. All right. So these are about people who are focusing on self love that need to protect themselves. These are also messages about people that could be mirroring your energy. Be careful, okay? They could be watching what the hell it is that you like or that you do, so they feel like they fit that narrative. All right. And thank you. This is also for people who's trying to trap you. They're either trying to trap you with a kid, or they feel like you would be a risk if they have a child. But this feels like a trap. All right, this could be someone who watched you from a secret account. Like I said, this could be because you're a content creator. You're either on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, even though YouTube's not on here. Um, yeah, but I don't think you're aware of that. This could be about a masculine who's divine. So I do see someone being able to be with someone better, or someone's viewing you as someone as a better choice. This could be about someone who's coping with drinking problems, like I said earlier in the video. Someone could be expressing that they've had some bit of a drinking problem. This could be about someone who actually does side hustles, someone who misses you. I don't want that one. Someone who's fucked up over you, and someone who ghosts you. There's an off and on, hot and cold detached relationship. This could also be about someone speaking about a funeral, or how they feel like they want to relive the connection in some way. All right, and this could also be about someone who's getting tarot readings on you and the fact that you have options. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius.